So right here we have this Foros 3D puzzle game. It's kind of like Connect 4, but 3D style, which I thought was really interesting. This company sent this to me so I could check this thing out with you guys, do an unboxing, and show y'all how to play. So thank you to them for partnering with us on this. This is for ages 6+ for 2 to 4 players. You have a two-sided board here, so that makes it interesting because it sounds like you have more than one game that you can play. So they do give you some booklet of instructions right here, kind of about how to play. It's nice and color-coded or colored with big pictures and whatnot. So that's awesome. This right here is your board made out of wood, which is awesome. You can see on this side you kind of have a grid right there, and then on this side you have a line going through with a circle around it, which is cool. So this is a 4 in a row, up, across, or diagonal. Stonehenge. I'm just reading everything that's on here. And then this is 3D 4 in a row. They call this one the grid. Okay, and this one's called Stonehenge. I get it, just because of the shape. All right. So now let's go ahead and open up this. So these are all your pieces right here. So someone plays as the wooden tan blocks, and someone plays as these darker blue cylindrical blocks right here. I really like the wood, like how that they're made out of wood, because it's gonna last a lot longer. So you can pass this game down from generation to generation, which is super cool. They're nice and smooth all the way around. They feel nice. And then from what I understand, the way this works is it's basically a 3D version of Connect 4. So someone will go like right here, and then the next person can either start their own. Let me bring you guys on down. They can start their own and try and get 4 this way, 4 stacked high, or 4 diagonally. And then the next person would go and they could play right here. And then this one might go here. And then let's say this one goes here. And then we'll put this one here. I'm just kind of trying to give you guys an example of some gameplay. This one can go here. This one might go here. Then we'll do this one here. So now, well, I was thinking that this guy could go this way, but he only has 3 squares to be able to go that way. So he's actually limiting himself. Maybe this guy can go here. This one can go here. And then this one can go here. Okay, so now we're at a point where we have 3 in a row for square. So this guy is going to want to block that one. And so the square guy is going to want to block the cylindrical guy right here, because if they can get a circle here, or if they get one here, that'd be a chance for them to go diagonally through there. So he's going to want to block right here. Let's see, we have a block there, so we could do this one here. Okay, again, look, we have 3 right here in a row, so block is going to want to go right here. But now block, let's see, can possibly do something here, or they can go up right here. So there's a few different ways for this one to be able to win. This is actually, it's kind of fun to play by yourself, honestly. So right here, then this one can go here. So circle's not going to want to go right here, because then square is going to win. Square could go right here, and if circle wasn't paying attention, they might go, let's see, where can circle might go right here. And then block is going to want to go right here to block this one, because they almost had 3. Hopefully you guys are getting the idea of kind of how this is played right here. Very fun. I really like the woodenness of these blocks and how, it's just a nice little chunky thing. You can easily grab and manipulate them. And it just looks good, I think, as far as quality. Now, pickup, again, super simple. Everything kind of has a place. Everything fits nicely into the box right here. And there's no unused space, which I really like. So then on the other side, you have, this one's called Stonehenge. This one, let's see, it looks like, it's interesting because they have like this wall. Can y'all see that? It has like a wall feature that's going through, but then I don't see any pieces around the circle part right here. So I'm not too sure exactly how this one's supposed to be stacked. That's where we might need to read our directions right there. So let me just go ahead and open this on up. Oh, okay. So you can go around and you make like a almost like a swooping diagonal if you want to do that. Or you can go top vertical or horizontal or diagonal there. So there's 3 ways to play. There's the one way that I showed you guys here. You can play the circular way right here where you're trying to make your stacks using only the circle spaces. Or you can use the wall. So this is a third. I just realized that it says the wall right here. So it's basically like a third game board for you to be able to play with. Whenever that would probably be the hardest one right there, because it seems like you would always see the stacks coming up. Super cool. And they give you some playing tips in here that you could do. This is another fun thing that I wanted to mention about these, that these are, cubes and circles and whatnot. My daughter loves creating like arts and sculptures and all that type of stuff. And so they give you some like art things that you can create if you just wanted to do this by yourself. So not only can you use it as a game, especially for like toddlers too. These are chunky enough where they could easily play with these and manipulate them. You know how toddlers like to play blocks? Y'all remember back in the day, I know I'm an 80s kid, but whenever you're a toddler, they had those blocks that had the letters on them, and I think they had like an outline on them. That's what this reminds me of, because you could easily just simply make simple structures, building different things, knocking them down, all that type of stuff. So not only is it a board game that you can play with other people, but it's also an activity that you can use for focused play as well. Super cool. And then there's the Foros 3D puzzles here. There's tower puzzles. So they also sent me, whenever they sent me the game, they also sent me this deck of cards right here. They call it their tower puzzles, and I'm assuming it's like it's a one-player game, because it says one plus, but one player can play it. There's 45 puzzles in here made for ages 8 plus, and you have all these cards. They do give you some instructions right there, but then they give you all of these, like a Sudoku type of thing going on right there. And so you have to make everything fit into the grid, I believe. Let's see. It says, the blue number clues on the outside of the grid tell you how many towers you will need, or you will see if you get at eye level and look in the direction of the arrow. Taller towers block your view of the shorter towers. Oh, that's super interesting. Okay. Then let's see, there's A1, A2, and A3 instructions. So they kind of show you what a completed tower would look like right there. Super cool. So if you want to play this game by yourself, kind of give you like a little puzzle strategy style of game, you can do that. And then, of course, you also have the art you can do with it, and then this little fun game board that you can play as a family. So if y'all are looking for a fun, nice wooden game, something high quality, definitely go and check out this Foros. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.